Okay. That took way longer than I wanted it to. We finally got it to work. There we go. And here we are. I managed to get a little chat thing working this time. Let's see. Drawing with reference. Okay. Sweet. This should be a little bit better here. There we go. That's better. Okay. Welcome back. This is second stream. This music might be a little loud. I don't know. It's loud on my end. As you can see, I've not touched this at all since the last stream. Hopping back into it. Oh, okay. If I want that to work, I gotta have this opened. There we go. I do. Okay. It'll probably connect at some point. Okay. Let's get down to business. So we left off, I drew a few dancing poses for Blaze, and we're going to, it's weird that it connected to two different YouTube chats. Why did it do that? Oh well. Oops. Okay. Alright, so right now I think I'm going to focus on this little shot of her from kind of above and behind. We'll continue with my liner brush, like before. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do a little bit of warm-up sketches, like I wanted to last time. Oh, goodness. I went rock climbing today, so my hands are nice and sore. But that's kind of the point. Thank you. Yeah, Blaze's like whole thing is at least her whole like people's culture is steeped in dance and music. Kind of playing off of the whole like fire kind of looking like it's dancing kind of thing. Go. Oh, hello, Anubis goddess. Welcome. Awesome, sweet. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that this time we can actually see your comments on the actual screen. That way it doesn't look like I'm just talking to myself. Okay. Yeah, how are you guys' days so far? Or I guess evening, maybe? Oh, I haven't missed much. No, I only just started. It took me a little bit figuring out how to just set any of this up, really. OBS was giving me the runaround. That's kind of a weird hand. Yeah. Maybe I should just flip it upside down. No. Ooh. Oh, come on. This one might just need a redraw. I am a three-dimensional shape. And then I'm looking at my hand. It's good. Glad to hear that. Nope. Nope. Kind of like that. Okay, cool. So, yeah, Anubis, if you hadn't checked out the previous stream, we're working on some body poses right now, which essentially will be beneficial for any animators or storyboard artists trying to capture the general movement that I want Blaze to kind of elicit in her animation. So she's very flowy. She's got her magical hair. She's a dancer. And then my friend Amanda recommended that we should probably just have a nice static flying pose, just so we can see what that looks like. That's what we're doing. I probably will only make one more pose sheet for like Axel, who's our deuteragonist. And then I'll probably move on to just like less work for the others. Yeah, Dancing Fire, exactly. That's kind of her culture is all about dance and music. Kind of leading into the idea that she's a little bit musical for our musical numbers. Which I can't wait to actually produce. Right now they're just written, just lyrics. Well, and also kind of demos. Belt is looking kind of wonky. Kind of goes up like this. Okay. Let's imagine a rib cage. And also kind of leaves this. Nope. Oh wow, that's cool. I've been hoping to get into dance a little bit more. I kind of just thrash my limbs about frantically. Yeah, the music numbers will be fun. There's one plan for the pilot, and kind of going for a goal of like one song per episode. We'll see. You know, I don't want to like push it if the episode doesn't need a song. But so far, I've got like ideas for the first. Oh goodness. Let me look at my big old board. Oh, hello, Luna. That's my cat. up to episode like episode 5 or 6 has like for sure some musical numbers, and then others are kind of like floating around as of right now. It'll be kind of a collage of different genres of music. Blaze is much more like classical. Well, not even. I'm working with my friend JT on it, and she kind of calls it like modern bardic core, which is kind of cool for her. For Blaze's kind of like style, it's kind of like this classic Disney vibe. There's some punk as well. Edina is one of the characters. She's mainly like a punk singer. Yeah, there's kind of like a good little mix. I kind of want them to be mostly diegetic, at least at first, before I kind of like to ease the audience into it, but maybe the audience doesn't need to be eased into the idea that people are singing. Yeah, so like I don't know how to describe episode 1's song. It is like, yeah, it's got this like, it's like a bardic core. It feels like old timey, like as in like D&D bardic kind of vibes. But then it's got this like modern flair to it. I don't know how the hell JT does it, but it's impressive. It goes pretty hard, in its own way. And then like episode 2 kind of has a pretty easy flowing song. I don't know if I know Cozy. You mind explaining? Or nostalgic? I may be a crab living under a rock. I don't think I know. Yeah, it's gonna be a musical. Yeah, especially with Blaze at our front and center, it will definitely be a musical. She gets like the first 3 songs before it starts going over to other people. Hey there, Cassidy. I see that test. I think it also shows up on the screen now. That's pretty cool. I don't know any of these names you're listing. I'm so sorry. Now I'm looking it up on Google just to be sure. Let's see. I could probably make the chat text a little larger. Let's see. Can I do that? Oh, I think that's setting within this. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, definitely nostalgic sounding. It's kind of like this reassuring number. I don't want to give too much away, but the working title of it is Company of a Fire Sprite, and it's kind of acting as a introduction to like what a fire sprite is, for the listeners in the scene who don't know. Oh, how do I draw a head in this angle? Ooh. kind of goes back this way. And then we got the widow's peak, and then we've got little eyebrow, and then we've got a little eyelash. But yeah, episode 2 probably has like the coziest musical number because it's a little flashback musical number. But yeah, some of them are kind of just being like, they're kind of in the ether and being jumbled around of not really knowing where they're going yet. Your head would be connected to a neck, and then it would be, oh god, this might need to be adjusted a little bit. Anatomy-wise, this ain't cutting it. Let's see. What the? Boys, what does your head look like? Yeah, I guess not. I guess I probably wouldn't see much of the neck. It's just, I'm just trying to figure out, like, I guess it'd be here-ish. And also granted, maybe this, her gosh darn head needs to be larger. That's my biggest pet peeve with her. Okay. Let's give her a little loop-de-doo. And then it kind of comes out there. Oh, meow. Hello. Oh yeah, that's a good scratch. Yeah, good job. Okay. I guess we'd probably see a little bit of an iris here. This might be that weird angle. Yeah, that kind of, her hair kind of covers up a lot of it. This ear wouldn't be at this angle. Here, maybe if I'll switch over to, oh, no, that's not the correct one. Excuse you. What the? There? Okay. Oh, whatever. You'll just have to trust me. Okay. Kind of does this weird shape at this angle. Oh, it's almost my hour break time. I'm just gonna skip it. Basic inspiration for the series. The first time I saw Fire Sprite, I immediately thought of, oh, that's funny. Definitely some, oh goodness, I gotta think. At this point, like, they've kind of gotten muddled together. Oh, Luna's trying to inject her own thoughts. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Thanks. Okay. Let's see. It's definitely like Avatar: The Last Airbender, obviously. Some Samurai Jack. Tangled. I love the movie Tangled so much. Let's see. A lot of people have given a comparison between her and Starfire from Teen Titans, and you know, that probably was like a subconscious inspiration that I didn't realize until I designed her. Most recently, style-wise, inspirations have been some of those early 2000s animated films like Sinbad Treasure Planet Atlantis. Oh, and Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beast is another one. Because that was one where, like, I watched that and I was like, you can just do, like, musical numbers and it can be really cool in a musical show. Yeah! So, that's another inspiration. Yeah, Samurai Jack's a bop. Let's see. I need to watch Primal. Okay, my cat is clearly desiring attention. Hi, is it lap time? Oh, get up here. All right. Morale. I've also my current favorite artist is Ryoko Ryoko Koi from who made Dungeon Meshi. I love Dungeon Meshi. I just love the art of it and the world building so much. And then of course, I mean, it'd be impossible not to gain inspiration from K-pop Demon Hunters at this point. That has altered my brain chemistry. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's see. I will not take that break, Cassidy. I won't do it. You'll have to kill me. I also, like, just sat down, so I don't count it as break time yet. Let's see, there we go. I think I can't. Oh, the text size, like, decreased. Okay. So if I do that, does that make it a little larger? Oh, that made it smaller. That was weird. What happens if I do that? Whoa. Clearly something ain't working there. Alright. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, so I'm trying to create designs that have very easy to follow shape language and movement. That's something that I definitely gained inspiration from Sinbad and Atlantis. Looking at those character design little pages you can find online, it's very inspiring, very cool. Oh, you went out. Okay. Just refused to go out. All right, well, you tell me when you decide to go out again. Foot. Got to do the old crystal foot here. There we go. Kinda. Oh, now you want out? Okay. Second time's a charm. Go. Mission successful. The cat has left the room. For now, at least. Okay, let's look at that without the sketch layer underneath. Just kind of leave the impression of where her head is. That cranium. Cats are hard to draw, I agree. Unless it's a black cat. Then all you have to do is just, that's all you need. Okay. Let's adjust the positioning. Oh, the hair. It's so hot where I live that my my glass just has so much condensation on it. It drips everywhere when I take a sip. Okay. The next step is just the flying pose. And then I might color or whatever. I might do line art for her little fireball sketch. Oh, that's the track. Oh man. There's like a noise in the music right now that sounds like a cat. Or at least sounds like how my cat likes to meow. Okay. New layer. Oh. Round brush. Goodness. Nope, I'm about to make her head too small. It's gonna happen. I gotta not do that. Oh, that'd be pretty fun having Luna as a cameo. She kind of exists as a cameo in a few places. So I made some creature designs for the pilot because they're going to be, we're going to be in like a little magical creature black market stall for a little bit of it. And so I needed a bunch of magical creatures. So I took a bunch of my little Fakemon designs and repurposed them And the little Taiga Shock is inspired by my cat, because boy does she gather static electricity like no one else. Yeah, so there's a few there. And what else? I kind of put her name in the Lunadines. Lunadines. And you could argue that just like any Ragarian, you know, is a cat person, essentially. But if I had to make like a Ragarian character that was Luna, it'd have to have some kind of like little half and half face. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Hydruck. He's a little funny guy. This is a request from my nephew who wanted a duck that shot lasers out of its eyes, as well as blue bubbles, and was rainbow colored. So I gave him two extra heads, named him a Hydruck. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I love my little Cactops. He's an OG. Same thing with the little Tindoro. Tindoro might be a little bit more featured in the pilot. A little Bactyl. I like Bactyl. Taiga Shock. Little Moonbug. Little Beetle. Probably the size of a basketball, though. Little Pupperino. Oh, what the? Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, let me look at that darn Nightbot. Oh no. Let me, can I adjust that? And then we got Humquill. Essentially, yeah. I definitely, I envision a scene where like some like villainous character needs to write something down and just like grabs a Humquill and then like uses it as a pen, puts it back, and the Humquill's all like dazed and confused. Little Donbelly. Donbellies are near the volcano or they live in the volcano that Blaze lives in or on, and they kind of like maintain it. They're fun. And then we got a little Giga Titan, just a calf. They get really big. And then we got a little turquoise, like a tortoise, kind of a tortoise and turquoise pun. And oh, and then I repurposed the little Potulant. Pretty much just one for one. I like this little idea of living plants. I think that's cute. And then Burret. Essentially the idea is that some like more aristocratic types will like wear them around their necks. And you know, hopefully they have a nice relationship. We'll see. But yeah, yeah, I do like the idea of like Humquills being a little bit more intelligent and being able to write something. I think that could be a real cute episode. Like the little hook is like a Humquill, you know, writing a little distress message or something. I know, I love just like the general body plan of a weasel or like a stoat or anything like that. They're just so noodly. Very fun. Okay, that's enough. It's enough of being sidetracked. Let's draw this last pose. I can feel good about this stream. I think I have her looking over here. It's actually just flying next to Axel. Yeah. And her nose. Let's get her little bottom eyelash. It's funny, like the certain character, like small things that without them just doesn't feel right. And like one of those is her little like bottom eyelash. It's like, if that's not there, it doesn't feel like Blaze. You can draw a little bit of a mouth, a little inside of the mouth. She's got a little widow's peak right here. Blow in this way. I'm glad to hear that, Anubis. That's cool. Bye, Party Clan. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's really I mean, I recently have like figured out all the things that need to be designed for the pilot, and you know, going into it, you don't expect it to be as much as it actually is. It's a lot. It's a lot. Something looks, it's kind of, she's kind of a little cross-eyed. She's got her, oh right, so this is mid-flight, so her flames will be showing. So it will be helpful to show what that looks like. For voice actors, I had like an initial crew that helped me out when I first did the pilot back when I was graduating college, and I love those guys. I want to like hold another casting call though. Just to like, you know, just in case they're not up for it. I want to like still kind of like host one for each character, see if everybody still fits, or if there's any, you know, any voices that might fit better. That's also kind of why I want to get. I'm excited to get these done, because then I can use these as my little casting call promo sheets. But yeah, there's already probably, yeah, I'll probably have like I'll hold a casting call for every character. Sweet, I will, yeah. I know it's going to be tough for me to recast Axel. There's just something about Kieran Like he really helped define what Axel sounds like, and probably like the Huntsman will probably. I can't imagine going with anyone other than Edwin for him. He's just got such a good voice for it. But that'll be fun. That'll be fun to see with the casting call. Who's still available, and who might join the crew. I know there's like a couple of characters that the voice actors are too busy for. Let's see. Oh, and Kerf. I think I don't think I would recast Kerf because Bobby's my boy. Just advice, you should go through. Yeah, Casting Call Club. Casting Call Club is great. Yeah, I made a Google Doc for the original casting call, and there's also like a Discord community for voice actors called Voice Acting Club, and that's another great place. Yeah, Bobby is. I don't think I could replace Bobby. That man's got a buttery voice. I am curious if he can sing, cause I would be very interested in some kind of like nice, like deep, bassy song for Kerf at some point. I think that could be fun. And if we got to go that route of just like having different singing VAs than the normal VAs, that's fine. Of course, I would definitely be more interested in people that can do both. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's definitely like the character designs definitely help with that. I think I can also like ask my buddy Kieran to help me out and make it just a little bit easier for voice actors to read. I was part of a project that had a casting call, and that one was kind of like, I can understand being really complex. And I was like, oh, there's probably like a better way for that to be run, and I want to make sure that this one is run pretty well. Let's see. What is going on with you, Blaze? I think your hands are like way too big for where they're supposed to be in space. These aren't rotated well. Okay. We got this thing right here. It's a tube, and we're rotating that tube. These need to be overlapping each other more. Maybe move that over here. Maybe even shrink this a tad, because otherwise she'd have like giant hands. Yeah, still better. She's got her little tassel. How would that... You're flying with that. It'd kind of just be going like... in a straight line. Hmm. Sweet. Yeah, that's another thing. I think I'm excited to like have that eventual casting call because I can have JT help me out with how to properly you know, like ask for like singing parts, like how to judge like for that. It's very confusing. And oh, the cat wants back in. Back in here. Hello. Around. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Hop up. Oh, goodness, you lug. You big lug. Okay. Let's see. What a weird angle this is. Could you hear? Yeah, you could hear. That's fun. That's great. Let's see if you can hear her purring. You want some? Yeah, you want to sit up on the desk here? No? Okay. I'll just keep petting you. It's got a foot and another foot. I just don't know, man. I don't know, it would be really cute to get her a little brother or sister, but I feel like she'd get pretty jealous. She's a Velcro kitty. Nope. Blaze, why does your face look weird? What's going on here? What's going on with the Blaze head? I don't know. I think her eyes are like too small. There you go. Little nostril. Head looking a little wide. She doesn't have... Yeah, there we go. Usually that part of the head going too far. Oh, and she's off. Really? And now you want back out? Oh, you came in for some pets and now you're heading back out. Okay. I see how it is. She may love pets, but she loves food more. Okay. Almost there. Let's look at our little fireball for inspiration here. Okay, so clearly our flame is terminating like kind of over here. All right. And for this, just for the sake of it, let's do some line art for this little flame. You know, they probably should be her specific little curly cues. There we go. Okay. I think this might be done. Ta-da! I'm kind of tempted to draw a little thing for this little pose here. I might just like drawing this character, I don't know. Foot would be here. Get a little thing here. She's got the tassel. That's almost a tangent. I hate that I have to think about tangent lines. Give her a little belt. I think that's way too small for her, but it's pretty funny though. Way to go. We love cooking. I've been dipping my feet into cooking recently. Was able to make a nice steak. And someday I wish to be able to make all of my family recipes. I think that'd be pretty fun. Oh, bother. Salmon, alright. I love me some salmon. I unfortunately found out that I'm allergic to it. It kind of just happened. All of a sudden. kind of weird to draw from the feet up, but here we are. I did find out the hard way, yeah. It wasn't too bad of a reaction, all things considered. It was just, it's the same thing that happens with my other food allergies. I think it's like the olive oil that I used or something, but I mean, it has been every time I've eaten salmon recently, it happens, and I don't know. But I do have like this thing where my body thinks, like bananas and avocados are, oh goodness, what's the word? Thinks that they're latex. So then my body's like, don't digest that, and I'm like, no, this is actual food. I do need to get back into my immunity building, whatever that kind of fell off in college at some point. I don't think I ever did any for food though. It was mostly for my other allergies. Turned out I'm allergic to like pretty much everything except for animals. Like like cats and dogs don't trigger anything, but okay. I kind of just wanted to do a little size comparison between her and like a mug. A mug. Let's see. Let me grab my Blaze comparison. And the cat wants it. I get in. Come on. Meow to you too. Sorry, but no, I don't like how something felt wet on you. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Okay. Let's see. The mug is like up to her shoulders. Interesting. This is essential information for reasons you don't know yet. Oh god, how do you draw a mug in like a nice way? That's a slanted mug. Yeah, that's kind of her next to a mug. Okay. Well, she could take it. She could just like sit in the mug. It's possible. Yeah, okay. That's useful. So if she wants to drink anything from a normal person's like cup, she's gotta heft that whole thing. She's gotta put her whole back into it. Okay. Now I'm comfortable with saying that is a done. Just go ahead and export that and save it. Okay. Yay! Well, I guess it's ooh, let me check if it's almost time for me to actually stop streaming. Let's see. When is that thing I have scheduled? 5:30? Okay. I got some more time. Oh. Okay. See you, Cassidy. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you. There we go. I might as well, I'll start out my little Axel page. From the looks of it, 3887. It might be my character design one. It's not my landscape one. What dimensions did I use for you? I imagine it was a lot different. Okay, a lot narrower. Ah, look at that. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I'll just be chilling a little bit more. I forgot I made that little sketch of her on the ear. Oh, that's fun. That was me processing what her scale. That's great. Yeah. Okay. So doing this, and then I was like, oh yeah, then I found out how to rotate her, and then I made a rotating blaze, and then I was like, okay, actually, let's make it a lot longer. And I was like, actually, I don't like how that looks, because her eyes look weird. Let's redo it, and then, yeah, because initially I had this entire turnaround, and I came to the decision that, hey, maybe I don't need the whole turnaround. Maybe there's a reason why all these ones that I see online kind of just have the front, the back, the side. So I narrowed it down to these. Okay. So the initial construction, the initial file was like a little bit taller than the initial, how it is now. No, that's not it. It's probably the character design one. 350 by 1700. Yeah. It's most likely what it is. Yep. Okay. Go over to that. That does make me wonder if I kind of want that. Because that's kind of... that little size comparison with her hanging on his ear is pretty cute. But I think that... that sells that she is as... she rises up to his eye level. Okay. We will make this right here, I guess. Blaze gets a couple of outfit changes. This one is like her main outfit. After episode 3, this is our like... see, like the eyes are a little different, and I didn't like the eyes here. But this is essentially like her concept of her, like how it's gonna look for the first episode. I might play around with the colors a little bit more. But yeah, and then these are some like flashback vibes. Back in the height of Fire Sprite era. Okay, let's gather some of my resources for Axel as I give him a new makeover. I do like his previous iteration. I just gotta kind of like work it into my less stiff style now. He's got long legs. Should probably maybe emphasize his long legs. He's got his weird little goopy arm and then a normal arm. I think I probably want to accentuate the shape of his weird arm so it doesn't just look like a normal arm. Because this is like, it's like kind of a normal arm with some lumps. I think I want it like more shapely. And like obviously not correct. Like you look at that and you're like, that's not a normal arm. I mean, yeah, that's another common comparison is the owl house. I guess that's just like where my design, where my style kind of lands. He also has that teal hair that doesn't beat any owl house allegations. Yeah, this is our main male protagonist, Axel, and he's our little street rat. And he's got this arm that he don't want. Let's see. I like it having some organic shapes to it. But I don't want him to appear too muscular. He's got to be pretty... He's got to, like, feel pretty skinny when you look at him. He ain't buff yet. He ain't buff. Oh. Same layer, huh? Make you smaller. What other references do I want for Axel? Let's see. What do we have? Oh yeah, we got some of his poses. I definitely want to preserve this one. I like this one a lot. And kind of defining what this looks like. It's kind of all these like tendrils. yeah, he's gotta look like a Hansel. He's our little squire motif. So we've got like a 70-30 rule. 70% fantasy, 30% like sci-fi or cyberpunk. So he's kind of wearing your typical squire or maybe link, kind of like tabard. He's got a little belt, and then like it's torn to look like a tabard. And he's kind of wearing this belt on here that he probably wouldn't wear usually, but he's got some sense of style. It's a little torn up. Probably the only functioning part of it is the hood. He probably like just picked it up this last week or something. Yeah, I still like that idea. Nice and then he's got like long sleeves on underneath. But then what do you look like? Because there's this kind of thing where I want his arm kind of like changes. Initially, he doesn't know how to control it, so it's kind of gonna be in this weird misshapen shape. But then at a certain point, he does gain more control of it, and then visually, it'll look a little bit more cohesive and like oh, he's figured it out. So until then, gotta look like it's like ready to fall apart at any moment. Then I don't know about his like black pants, because I mean they're in a cyberpunk city. It's cyberpunk, you know, it's night. It's nighttime. Those are gonna blend in. Maybe he'll have like a little rule where his pants are like, the line art is like a different color, just so that they stand out. We'll mess around with that. So really pants, I want to like really just pant color. Shoes probably wouldn't look this good. I definitely want to modify some his shoes to be a little bit less good looking. They gotta look like you dumpster dive for them. Time to pull up some references. Just like what kind of shapes? Pants that glow in the dark. That could be interesting. I do think I want to save some of like that cool stuff for other people, just because like Axel isn't cool. He's not cool yet. He doesn't have like he can't really afford it. He might just have some like some like sci-fi Converse. That could be pretty funny. That would be quite funny. Also, you'd have an ankle before that. Okay. Let's see. Let's play around with some more stuff. Let's go to OG Axel. This is another version of him back when he was wearing more of a poncho. And he had this he had his weird little shoulder pad that didn't really help him out much. No. Where's my little... There we go. Oh, here's some old looks for him. Alright, yeah. Woo! He's a lot more geared up in this. But there's also just something not... Yeah. Oh, that's OG Blaze. Where's my little sketch? Oh well. Okay. Let's find... There we go. Blaze now has a nice, easy to replicate face. Let's mess around with Axel. Giving him a little profile view. Definitely would not have like a solid chin yet since he's still kind of a kid. Oh, nice. Okay. Ear. Broader. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I remember I liked his profile view here. Let me grab it. Yeah. This is one of my favorite sketches of him, is his front view here. This kind of like gives off the vibe that I'm going for quite well. This one. I like that. So, this ain't that. This ain't living up to that. The nose. Ear would not be that close. It's a little bit more back here. Definitely want him to have kind of like larger ears, just cause. And I really like this hairstyle for him. Nice and messy. Yeah. By all means, let's see. That's not where you're... It's kind of right at eye level, this thing. That might be fun, giving him a little longer bangs like that. Definitely want him to be a little scruffy looking. Got some longer hair. Where would your neck be? Kind of here. Let's see. Oh. I see you've joined the Twitch chat now. Nice. Let's see here. A little hood. And he's gotta have his little curl. Yeah, I guess, I guess Axel carries over quite well. Now I just draw him better. I don't like this one. Get out of there. At least for the pilot, we do not need this. So I might just throw it away. Huh? He's kind of our neurotic, scaredy cat. I just immediately started drawing Blaze's little collar thing. He's our scaredy cat. So I kind of... He's our worrywart. So he should probably be a little, like, hunched over, a little worried looking in this pose, in this model sheet. Them legs are huge. He could have like super baggy pants. That could be fun. Just like a little, and his little foot is just like a little boop. That could be fun. Eh, it doesn't fit right. You agree, Luna? Okay, fine, I'll change it. Yeah, it would be fun to run in. He's got his little hood, he's got his long hair. It should be the arm that's weird is the one that's facing the camera, so we'll flip him. Meow. Okay. Well, what's up? What's up, kitty kitty? Okay. Is this you wanting to play? What's happening here? Oh, I'll just get you in my lap. Alright. Let's see. What is our general shape language? I like to think that he's kind of square, but he's got like some triangles on him. He's kind of square. He's kind of... He's got like this kind of squareness going on. This was like sharper. Cause that's what this part of the process is all about. Exploring. Thoughts, Winna? Let's see. Oops. Let's think of a nice little pose. Blaze is kind of in this little happy static pose. Could be a little hunched over because he's kind of nervous, but he is kind of. No, he's the worrywart, but he's also like a pickpocket. So how can I convey that in a pose? That's the question. He's kind of like looking around. He's kind of like. Yeah. This kind of like. Like, I hope nobody's watching me. Don't want to just bury his hands in his pockets, though. So they don't have to be. He could be doing this kind of thing. What's our S shape gonna be? Yeah. Okay. 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 I think I might wrap it up around now. I gotta get going to my thing. But yeah, we finished all of Blaze's stuff. So that's pretty great. All of her reference things are done. And we got to move on to Axel. And, you know, I feel pretty confident, like, his face is pretty much gonna look like that. Now I'm just kind of figuring out what his little pose will be. Never mind, I think I figured it out right there, yay! That's the S. Whee! It's kind of like, what? You see, you're looking at me right now? Okay, I hear you, Lou. I like to pretend that she's telling me that it's time to get off. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining, and chilling in this stream. We got a bit done. I'm happy. Of course, I could just keep on going, but I gotta get going. So, thank you for coming to the Forge, and I'll hit the stop button right about now.